got like a rounded arsenal. He's got a really good changeup, and he throws a ton of strikes. So you'll see him sit anywhere between 94 to 96 in an outing when he's fresh, and he can run it up into 98, but also will be able to throw out a really plus changeup.
Asti, this probably isn't fair, so you don't have to answer it. How far away is he from being a major leaguer in your mind?
I mean, he's definitely got some things that he needs to work on. So, the transition to Akron has been a bit challenging from just finding stability at that level. And I think just as he's accumulated more work, more pitches per game, that maybe a bit of fatigue is coming in too. So, there's some of those pieces that he's going to continue to work on. And I think when you get to AAA as a pitcher specifically, the preparation is a little bit different. Getting used to the Major League ball can take a while for some guys. The ABS, there's a lot of refinement that goes into that level. So he's got a bit of a ways to go necessarily, but he certainly has the underlying talent to help the Major League team at some point, hopefully.
Remember that name, folks, Justin Campbell. Petey helping the batter, takes a strike outside corner. Third inning, no score. Gabriel Arias, the runner at second, one down. Helping batting 180 with an RBI. When you've got rust to bust, use PB Blaster. Cleveland original since 1957. PB Blaster, working like a pro. Now the pitch, fouled it back. And the count 0-2. What are you most pleased of right now where your farm system is? I don't know how much stock you put into who ranks what, but it's been ranked by most people top 5 in all of baseball as Logan Gilbert's ready. The 0-2 swung on, popped him up. Boy, he had him out on the front foot on a changeup. Shallow right, Young camped under it. The second baseman retires helping. That'll bring up Stephen Kwan, but where do you feel the system is at its best?
Yeah, I think we're good all around, honestly. I know we have talked a little bit more about the position players and the offense, but we do have a bunch of talented arms as well. And I think one of the things that I'd say I'm most excited about is, of course, we get to see the guys come up, but we learn every time that they do come up on how to get better.
Stephen Kwan in this scoreless game backs away from a pitch down and in, ball one.
So we get a little bit more of a refined view of, okay, what are we solving for? What do we need to focus more on? And, as you have guys come up and down, that picture becomes a lot more clear. So I think we've gotten a lot better in the last couple of years just because of how many guys have come up.
What about catching? Nobody seems to have catching, but it seems like Cleveland has it in bunches.
We do. We've had a couple really nice development stories in the minor leagues this year as well. Maybe guys that popped up a little bit. One name, Bennett Thompson.
That pitch in their strength. Where's he from?
Bennett Thompson was a college pick from a couple of years ago, and he spent the last couple of years in A-ball, but he's really taken off offensively this year and was more of a defensive first catcher, and we got him in the draft.
Now the 1-1. Kwan with a chopper to second. Young will field it. He'll throw out Kwan, and Logan Gilbert able to work out of it. Well, Stephen Oster, the Vice President of Player Development, getting us caught up on the farm system. We'll be talking about Sam someday in that farm system. Stephen, thanks so much, and congrats on a great job that you're doing with this. It is fun to see these kids coming and knowing that there's many more to follow.
Yeah, thanks so much for having me, Henry.
That's Asti. We are scoreless after 3 on the Cleveland Clinic Radio Network.
Looking for a better night's sleep and a better planet? Visit Wayside Furniture in Akron, where comfort meets sustainability. Discover Evergreen by White Dove, made with eco-friendly materials like bamboo fibers, Joma wool, and natural latex. Pair it with a zero-gravity adjustable base to help reduce snoring and improve comfort. Celebrate Wayside's 89th anniversary with savings on everything for every room, inside and out. Ask about free gifts, bonus cash discounts, special financing, and free delivery. Wayside Furniture in Akron, keeping it local since 1937.
Rosie here. Can't handle a lineup of pests? Make a call to the bullpen. The Rose Home Service Program mows down pests year-round. Based on your needs and budget, you can choose from basic, advantage, or premium levels, and each comes with a dedicated technician. The program keeps you ahead of pest invasions all year long. Pest problems? The Rose Home Service Program is the solution. Call the pros at Rose at 800-966-ROSE or visit rosepestsolutions.com.
It happens every night. The clock strikes dinner, and suddenly it's all you can think about. What's for dinner? That's when you think Stouffer's. Rich, cheesy lasagna, freshly made stuffed peppers, and creamy, comforting mac and cheese. Made with quality ingredients and ready when you are. Dinner solved. When the clock strikes dinner, think Stouffer's.
NEO Born, NEO Reimagined, NEO Home. K&D offers unparalleled knowledge about Northeast Ohio because they live, work, and thrive right here with you. Looking for a new apartment or location for your business? K&D has the perfect fit. Contact K&D today and discover your perfect home. KND.com.
News, talk, sports. This is WTAM 1100, Cleveland, home of the Cavaliers and Guardians, an iHeart radio station.
Julio Rodriguez rifles one off the 19-foot wall and left, but ends up with just a single. He got a hanging curveball from Slade Ciccone and smoked it off the 19-foot wall and left. But does anyone in baseball play a carom off the wall and get the ball into second better than Stephen Kwan? Rodriguez settled for a long single as Dominic Canzone takes inside for ball one. Well, that's a huge play, and it's what manager Stephen Vogt talked about on the pregame show as Canzone doubled off that wall and left his first time up. Banks one in the hole right side, going toward first, grabbing it, dropping it. Bazzana recovers and throws out Canzone. And advancing to second is Rodriguez. Good play by Bazzana, moving toward first to get the out. That'll bring up Randy Arozarena. But when these two clubs are playing each other, runs are at a premium. Thus, all the little things you do or don't do will be the difference in outcomes. And Kwan holding Rodriguez to a single was huge. Randy Arozarena takes up high. Otherwise, right now, Rodriguez would be at third with one out, and you'd have to play the infield in for Randy Arozarena. No score, fourth inning. The pitch waved at, tardy on that fastball. Boy, Ciccone has good stuff again tonight. He's given up 2 base hits. He has 1 strikeout, no walks. Now the set, now the 1-1 delivery. And before it's made, stepping off is Ciccone. Well, when the Guardians do win, Northeast Ohio Ford dealers donate $500 to Cleveland Guardians Charities for youth sports here in Cleveland. The next pitch, swung on, popped up foul. Manzardo, the first baseman, makes the catch in foul territory, and Arozarena is out number 2. Still at second, Julio Rodriguez. Josh Naylor struck out his first time up, steps to the plate. Seattle, no runs, 2 hits. Cleveland, no runs, 1 hit. And we thank Stephen Oster, the outstanding vice president of player development. What a great job he has done with this farm system. The pitch, Naylor taking down low, of course, with a lot of other people. The scouts, the analytic folks, and whatnot. But Cleveland now blessed with one of the deepest farm systems in all of baseball. And oh my, have the Guardians needed that AAA development this year. 4 rookies from Columbus in the lineup tonight. That pitch missing down low. 2-0 the count on Naylor. Naylor played deep and around toward right. Not having the power numbers he normally puts up, but he's capable every time he steps to the plate. The 2-0, fouled it, or did he? Nope, little squibber. Stays fair, third base side, charged by Arias, throws out Naylor. Boy, did he get jammed. And a good job by Ciccone once again Both these clubs struggling to get hits with men in scoring position. And Seattle 0 for 3 tonight in that department. And this game still 0-0 in the middle of the fourth.
Hey, Guardians fans, Medical Mutual cares about the health and well-being of Ohioans like you. That's why they offer high-quality health insurance plans with access to the hospitals and doctors you know and trust. Plus, dental, vision, and wellness plans to help you achieve and maintain your health. To learn more about individual, Medicare, and employer plans, visit medmutual.com/Guardians. Medical Mutual, the official health insurer of the Cleveland Guardians.
Since day one of your child's life, you've been all hands in. At Cleveland Clinic Children's, we make our patients a very similar promise: to be the hands you can trust, no matter what specialty care is needed. As Northeast Ohio's trusted children's hospital, when their health needs a helping hand, put their care in hands you trust. Learn more at clevelandclinicchildrens.org/hands.
Wherever you play him.
Enjoy some weekday baseball at the corner of Carnegie and Ontario. The Guards face the Rangers June 29th through July 1st. Get your tickets at CLEGuardians.com.
Shop the Sherwin-Williams 4th of July sale and get 30% off paints and stains June 26th through July 6th. Whether you're refreshing your interior or exterior, we've got the colors to bring your vision to life. And with delivery, getting everything to your door is easier than ever. Shop online to have it delivered or visit your neighborhood Sherwin-Williams store. Retail sales only. Some exclusions apply. See store for details. Delivery available on qualifying orders.
This is Bill Wills. All next week at 7:45, tickets for our Cleveland Orchestra performance of Harry Potter, WTAM 1100.
Travis Bazzana leads off the scoreless fourth. Logan Gilbert's pitch, high, ball one. Cleveland, one hit in the game. Gabriel Arias, a single in the third. Gilbert has struck out two, not walked anybody. Another terrific matchup. Ciccone and Gilbert. Gilbert drops one in there, called strike on the slider. The injury report presented by the lawyers at Elk & Elk, an official partner of the Cleveland Guardians. For a team of injury lawyers dedicated to every client every day, call 1-800-ELK, Ohio. Bazzana fouls back the fastball, and the count 1-2. Now nothing's really changed on the injury report. Chase DeLauder easing into baseball activities. It's hoped he'll rejoin the club sometime on this homestand. He's the closest to coming back. The 1-2. Swung on, ripped foul down the right side off the netting. Still a 1-2 count on Bazzana. Bazzana, Rocchio, Manzardo. Cleveland held a one-run last night on just 4 hits. Blanked so far tonight. They haven't scored since the first inning last night. The kick and the 1-2. A swing by Bazzana and a shot back up the middle, base hit center field. That's the second hit of the game for Cleveland. Back-to-back innings, they've had a leadoff single. That'll bring up Brian Rocchio. Brian Rocchio lined out to first his first time up. So for Travis Bazzana, he had been 0 for 15 before that base hit. Gilbert's ready. And a lob to first. It looked like when he decided to throw to first, he got halfway through his throw and decided, I don't want to do this. Looked like he was playing that game you play with Easter eggs, throwing them to each other and hoping one doesn't break because you dropped it. The pitch, hammered foul down the right field line into the upper deck. How in the world do you turn on a 96-mile-an-hour fastball and pull it into the upper deck down the right field line foul? I mean, we're talking the upper deck on the first base side of the ballpark. Now the 0-1 pitch. Down and in, 1-1 the count. Hey, check out the all-new redesigned hybrid Toyota RAV4. America's best-selling SUV, more versatile, powerful than ever. For all Toyota offers, go to Toyota.com. Now the 1-1. Swung on, a little looping liner to left center, but on the run, a sliding catch made by Rodriguez, the center fielder, the Gold Glover. Man, does he cover ground. That looked like that looping liner would get down, and he went into a slide with his knees first to take a hit away from Brian Rocchio. Tremendous defense on both sides tonight. And this game is scoreless because of it. Here's Kyle Manzardo, struck out his first time up. He cuts and misses, strike one. Boy, he's throwing the fastball by Manzardo. Logan Gilbert, a first-round pick. Seattle has done so well drafting college pitchers in the first round. Man, it's impressive what they do. Toss over to first, another lob job. Back is Bazzana. Brian Wu was a college draft pick out of Cal Poly. Logan Gilbert, the first-round pick. We'll see tomorrow's starter, Emerson Hancock, first-round pick out of Georgia. The pitch swung on and missed, 0-2. And Seattle, with a first-round pick out of college last year, Cade Anderson, they think he could be ready to pitch in his first pro season at some point later this summer. Just what Seattle needs, another dominant starting pitcher. Now the 0-2 to Manzardo. Swung on, shot through the hole into right base hit. Bazzana makes the turn at second, going for third. Raley's throw cut off. Guardians at the corners with one down. Aggressive base running by Travis Bazzana on a shot through the hole on the right side. And I'll bet you Logan Gilbert is second guessing throwing Kyle Manzardo a changeup. I mean, he was throwing the fastball right by him, and he sped up the bat with a changeup. Here's Khalil Watson. Runners at the corners, one down. Watson grounded out to second his first time up. You don't get many opportunities to score against this pitching staff. Cleveland trying to capitalize with the infield back double play depth. The pitch. Watson with a drive down the right field line. Fair ball. One bounce hits off the wall. Bazzana scores. Manzardo stops at third. Khalil Watson with an RBI double. Cleveland with a 1-0 lead. Boy, this kid can hit. Looked like a slider. And Watson with his second double and his 8th RBI in 9 Major League games. And Guardians at second and third with one out. And Cleveland with a 1-0 lead. And a chance for a crooked number. Now Seattle brings the infield in for Cooper Engel, his 5th Major League plate appearance. The set, the pitch. And he taps it foul at the plate, started him off with a changeup. Engel struck out his first time up. Well, baptism by fire for Khalil Watson and Cooper Engel. Infield in, 1-0 Cleveland. One out in the 4th, runners second and third. The pitch. Swung on, bang through the hole on the right side. His first Major League hit. It scores Manzardo. Here's Watson, head first slide, safe. He beat the throw to the plate. And Cooper Engel with his first Major League hit, his first Major League RBIs, and the Kitty Core makes it 3-0 Guardians here in the fourth. 3 consecutive hits by Manzardo, Watson, and Engel. And that'll bring a visit from the pitching coach, Pete Woodworth. Boy, what is interesting is Cleveland is getting base hits off the secondary pitches of Gilbert, not his fastball. That was a changeup that Engel pulled through the hole on the right side for his Major League first base hit. Can you imagine the feeling down below from mom and dad? This game brings you moments like that no other game in sports gives you. Here's Gabriel Arias, the pitch, and it's a little bit outside, ball 1. I wonder if Pete Woodworth went out there and said, why are you getting beat with everything except the fastball? 3-0 Cleveland. Runner at first, 1 out in the fourth. The 1-0 pitch, and it's in there, a strike. But what I know about pitching would not fill a thimble. So not meaning to second guess Logan Gilbert, but he's been throwing the fastball by people. And this inning, getting hurt with changeups and sliders. The 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss on the Heat, 1-2. That's why Patrick Bailey said last night to Joey Cantillo, yeah, I know you're throwing your curveball more than you've ever thrown it. It's your best pitch right now, and we're going to keep throwing it until Seattle proves they can hit it. Now the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Got him with a split finger. So Arias out number 2, strikeout number 3. That'll bring up Patrick Bailey. 2 down, Cooper Engel over at first. Cleveland taking a 3-0 lead on a Travis Bazzana single. Brian Rocchio lined out. Kyle Manzardo single. Khalil Watson another RBI double. And Cooper Engel a 2-run single, his first Major League hit. The pitch, swing and a miss on a fastball. The set, the lob to first, and back is Engel. Cleveland putting up a crooked number. That hasn't happened much lately. The pitch outside, 1-1, and they've done it with clutch hitting. They've not been able to hit with men in scoring position. Well, this inning, 2 for 2 with men in scoring position. Patrick Bailey flied out his first time up. Switch hitting catcher batting left-handed. The next delivery, and he fouled it back, 1-2. Patrick Bailey, when he flied out last inning, that was an 11-pitch at bat. And the one thing Cleveland has done, they have really pushed up the pitch count on Logan Gilbert. He's made 21 pitches this inning, 61 in the game. 3-0 Cleveland, fourth inning. The pitch, and he swings, hits a high chopper to second, charged by Young, flips to first to get Bailey, and a 3 spot for the Guardians here in the fourth. 3-0 Cleveland on the Cleveland Clinic Radio Network.
Don't bust your knuckles, bust your nuts with PB Blaster. the #1 selling penetrant since 1957. It uses a unique capillary action that creeps up and around threads and cavities to break free rusted and corroded parts. Then it protects against further rust and corrosion. Use it on automotive, industrial, marine, plumbing, and other equipment. Blaster Corporation offers a full line of professional-grade products that are formulated to penetrate, lubricate, loosen, fix, and conquer each job. Use Blaster products and work it like a pro.
All across America. America drives Toyota and the best-selling built in the USA Camry. Now through June 30th, lease a new Camry LE for $309 a month for 36 months with $39.99 due at signing for a contract cost of $15,123. Excludes all applicable taxes and government fees with approved credit through TFS. Price will vary based on accessories. Call 1-888-36-TOYOTA for details or go to toyota.com. Toyota, let's go places.
In baseball, you win with a bullpen you can trust. On the job site, you win with equipment that is ready to go when you are. Ohio Cat Rentals works just as hard as you do, bringing dependable rental equipment from skid steers to scissor lifts to keep your job on track and your crew moving. No strikes, no outs, just solid machines that show up and get to work. With Ohio Cat behind you, you've got the support to knock your project out of the park. Visit ohiocat.com to buy or rent. Ohio Cat, proud partner of the Cleveland Guardians.
NEO Born, NEO Reimagined, NEO Home. K&D offers unparalleled knowledge about Northeast Ohio because they live, work, and thrive right here with you. Looking for a new apartment or location for your business? K&D has the perfect fit. Contact K&D today and discover your perfect home. KND.com.
News, talk, sports. This is WTAM 1100, Cleveland, home of the Cavaliers and Guardians, an iHeart radio station.
So we go now to the fifth inning. Cleveland 3, Seattle nothing. Slade Ciccone pitching another beauty. Catcher Cal Raleigh 0 for 1, batting left-handed. Checks and takes a strike. Outfield deep and around toward right. Pitch outside, 1-1. Cal Raleigh, third-round pick 8 years ago out of Florida State University. The 1-1, and it's in there, called strike and a curveball, 1-2. He's had 3 straight seasons of 30 homers or more, but this year just 8. Now the 1-2. Swung on a one-hop bullet. Handled at second by Bazzana, who throws out Raleigh. Wow, that ball was scalded. 1 down for Luke Raley, grounded out his first time up. His wife Katie and their baby daughter Reagan are at the ball games this weekend. Katie, an outstanding D1 volleyball player out of Avon Lake High School, went to Cleveland State to play and get her degree. Pitch outside. Katie Mahalik. What an athletic family she comes from. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Outside. 2-0. Her dad, John Mahalik, played at Boston College. She had an older brother play hockey at Colgate. Another brother, Brian, played football at Boston College and in the NFL. That pitch, a little bit high, 3-0. John and Michelle Mahalik, the proud parents of those 3 terrific athletes and now grandchildren. Here's the 3-0, and it missed outside, ball 4. So Luke Raley is aboard. Luke Raley, too, is another trivia question. Where did he play college? Well, he played at that time at a D2 school, Lake Erie College. Nobody gave him a Division I baseball scholarship. And you're like, how did that happen? Here's Cole Young. Takes inside a fastball, ball 1. Cole Young out of the Pittsburgh area, Wexford. What a big week it was for him to go back home and play in his backyard. The 1-0 pitch. In there, a strike. We talked about the Cleveland Kitty Core. Well, how about the Keystone combination of Cole Young, who's at the plate, 22 years of age, and on deck Colt Emerson, who still hasn't turned 21. The pitch swung on, skied foul down the left side, headed towards the netting, and it's a 1-2 count. I mean, Cole Young and Colt Emerson have a chance to play up the middle for years and years in the Pacific Northwest. And what a job Jerry DiPoto has done with this Seattle Mariners organization, drafting, developing, trading. They're going to be good for a long time. Now the 1-2. Swing and a ball pulled on the first base side off the glove of Mansardo. Rolls down the right field line and foul ground. Looked like Mansardo tried to make a play towards second before he fielded the ball. Wanted to get the lead runner, and they don't get anybody on the Mansardo error at first. And now you've opened up the door for Seattle. Runners at first and second, one down for Colt Emerson, who homered last night. Seattle is struggling offensively, but they don't struggle to hit the long ball. Sixth in the American League in home runs. The pitch, curveball inside, and manager Stephen Vogt said the key to Cleveland winning this weekend is to keep the Seattle Mariners in the park. The 1-0 pitch to Emerson, and it's in there, 1-1. Kyle Mansardo charged with his first error of the season. The 1-1. Swing and a foul tip. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Colt Emerson, first round pick 3 years ago. Cleveland loved him as well. Seattle picked 22nd, took Colt Emerson. Cleveland then picked next and took Ralphie Velasquez, who looks like a star in the making. The pitch swung on, pulled foul, right side, 1-2 the count. Colt Emerson grew up in New Concord, Ohio, went to John Glenn High School down there off. Here's the 1-2 pitch, and it's again pulled foul into the first base dugout where the Mariners are. Look out. Hopefully everybody is okay there. Wow. New Concord is south of Cleveland, about 130 miles. Right off I-70 outside of Cambridge. That pitch fouled off, 1-2 the count. There have been a lot of folks from New Concord following Colt Emerson this week in both Pittsburgh and now here at Progressive Field this weekend. Now the 1-2 pitch. A wave job, and he threw it by him. Good fastball. Ciccone strikes out Emerson, second out in the inning. Second strikeout. Top of the order, J.P. Crawford. 2 out, 2 on, 3-0 Cleveland. Boy, how mammoth would this be if Slade Ciccone can pick up Kyle Mansardo and get out of the inning with no damage. Cleveland just took a 3-0 lead with 3 in the fourth. 2 out, 2 on here in the fifth. Crawford takes a curve in the dirt, ball 1. Crawford's grounded out twice. Celebrate the 4th of July next Saturday. The White Sox and Guardians here at 7:10. You fans get a patriotic cap, a big fireworks show, all of that and more. Tickets at CLEGuardians.com. Ciccone misses in tight. 2-0 the count on Crawford. He's got 10 home runs this year. Now the 2-0 in there, a strike. They're still without Brendan Donovan. Been on their injured list. That was a big trade that they made with the Cardinals. So Crawford's moved over to third with Emerson taking over at short. The 2-1 pitch. Swung on, pulled foul off to the right. 2-2. John Paul Crawford, former first-round pick by the Phillies 13 years ago. Now the 2-2. Check swing foul back. We'll do it again at 2-2. 2 outs, 2 on, 3-0 Cleveland. 5th inning. Here on the shores of Lake Erie. Crawford, he'll be a free agent at the end of the year. Now 31. The 2-2. Strike 3 called. A delayed call by Torres. Crawford not happy. Ciccone works out of it. Oh, what a big inning for Slade Ciccone to not allow the air to lead to an uprising. 3-0 Guardians in the middle of the 5th.
Hey, you mind keeping it down up there, please?
KeyBank will meet you in that I need new neighbors moment.
Rick, it's your mortgage loan officer, Beth. I was in the neighborhood and wanted to let you know your home loan application's been approved.
Beth, you're always there for me, and not a moment too soon.
Are your neighbors bowling with grand pianos again?
And apparently raising livestock?
Ew. For every financial need, we'll meet you in the moment. KeyBank opens doors. Equal housing lender. NMLS number 399797.
Guardians fans, want to catch the game in serious style? Enter the Reward Yourself Sweepstakes, sponsored by Marathon, for your chance to win tickets to the KeyBank North Coast Social Box, the newest premium space at the ballpark. Just download the Marathon Rewards app and enter promo code GUARDS26 and you're in. Want more chances to win? Fuel up at participating Marathon stations from June 26th through July 12th for bonus entries. Don't miss out. Reward yourself today. See official rules in-app.
Let's talk NOPEC. NOPEC uses the bulk buying power of nearly 1 million customers in over 250 Ohio communities to negotiate competitive electric and natural gas rates. They also work behind the scenes, challenging utility rate increases and fighting for consumer-friendly energy policies. For more than 25 years, NOPEC has been working to keep your energy bills affordable. Learn more at nopec.org or by calling NOPEC's 24/7 Customer Care Center.
Bybee into the motion, and the right-hander with the 1-2 delivery. Swing and a miss! Back foot slider ate him up. What a job by Tanner Bybee.
This is Tanner Bybee. You listen to the Cleveland Clinic Guardians Radio Network.
Make WTAM 1100 a preset on our free iHeartRadio app and listen to Guardians Baseball.
Petey Halpin leads off the bottom of the 5th, 3-0 Cleveland. Logan Gilbert's pitch swung on, a bouncing ball headed to first. Naylor the throw just in time to get Halpin, who almost beat Gilbert to the bag. 1 pitch, 1 out, top of the order. Stephen Kwan back leading off. For how long? Manager Stephen Vogt said, well, we'll see. Said, look, we're still trying to figure out what's the best lineup without Jose Ramirez, without Chase DeLauder, without Angel Martinez? Here's Stephen Kwan flying out, grounding out. The windup and the pitch. Kwan shows bunt, takes a strike. Angel Martinez was saying in the clubhouse tonight that his foot is feeling way better. He is chomping at the bit, but it's still not fully healed. You don't break bones in the top of that foot, and they don't heal overnight. The pitch, outside a ball, 1-1. But the good news is he's out of a boot, walking around in the shower sandals. Here's the windup. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swung on, lifted in the air to straightaway center. Rodriguez will retire Kwan, 2 down. Travis Bazzana, 1 for 2 with a single. He started the uprising that led to 3 runs last inning with his leadoff single. But Anil Martinez, Jose Ramirez, you're not going to see them until after the All-Star break. But hopefully Chase DeLauder sometime on this homestand. 2 down, nobody on, 3-0 Cleveland, 5th inning. On a pleasant evening in downtown Cleveland. Lozana cuts and misses, letter high heater. It's time for today's Cleveland Clinic shout-out, and a big thanks to the caregivers at Lorraine Family Health Center for everything they do to care for patients and families. Now the 0-1. Swung on a soft liner into left center, a base hit. Bazzana takes one the other way, and now he's 2 for 3. That'll bring up Brian Rocchio, 0 for 2. He's lined out twice. Flags now no longer moving. A pleasant 75 degrees. Toss to first, back is Bazzana. Josh Naylor is taking that throw 6 feet or so in front of the bag at first. I mean, you wouldn't have even a chance to tag the run. The pitch. A swing and a liner down the third base line, down the left field line, towards the corner. Bazzana hits third. He's being waved home. Here's the throw to the plate. Head first slide. Safe. And the Guardians have a 4-0 lead. Rocchio shooting one down the opposite way into that left field corner. And back-to-back 2-out hits. Cleveland with a 4-0 lead. Rocchio's 13th double and 34th RBI. And Bazzana was flying around the bases, scoring from first. And for Logan Gilbert, he had an earned run average of 149 his last 6 starts. Kyle Manzardo takes it wide, ball 1. 4-0 Cleveland. 5th inning, 2 down, runner at second. The pitch, outside corner strike, 1-1. I mean, for Cleveland, day after day after day, it's been a white knuckle affair. But the Guardians have opened up a 4-0 lead in the 5th. The pitch, a swing and a miss, 1-2 the count. Cleveland has played more games in the major leagues, 48, that have been decided by 2 runs or fewer. They're 25-23 in games decided by 1 run or 2 runs. That's the most number of games in the big leagues decided by 2 runs or fewer. The pitch, a swing and a foul tip, hung on to by Raleigh. Gilbert with his 4th strikeout, but Bazzana and Rocchio, a single, a double, 4-0 Cleveland through 5 on the Cleveland Clinic Radio Network.
Get Cleveland clean at Clean Express Auto Wash and wash anywhere with our Wash Smart Unlimited membership that you can use at every location for one low price. Learn more at cleanexpresswash.com. Proud partner of the Cleveland Guardians.
A lot of businesses are in a pinch right now. They need more workers to keep things running, but they're not ready to hire anyone full-time. If you're one of those businesses, you might consider flexible labor from Minuteman Staffing. Minuteman has over 50 years experience providing light industrial and warehouse workers in Northeast Ohio. They're ready for the job with drug screens and background checks. And Minuteman handles all the workers' comp and payroll. Reach out to them today. MinutemenInc.com.
This season, PNC and the Guardians are going to bat for small business. This month's winning business is Strive CLE Counseling. This collaborative mental health practice on Cleveland's West Side offers individualized therapy for all ages, adult psychiatry, and adult ADHD testing. Their team of therapists and psychiatric providers offer innovative treatment options to help clients move towards meaningful, healing personal growth and long-term wellness. To request an appointment or learn more about their services, visit StriveCLECounseling.com. Looking for endless summer adventure? We've got you covered. Snag your season pass to Kalahari Resorts and unlock access all summer long. Plus, take advantage of exclusive perks and discounts. Whether you're sliding down the tallest water slide or lounging around the pool, there's fun for all ages. 2 water parks, 1 pass. Visit KalahariResorts.com/Ohio to purchase your pass today. At Kalahari, every season is water park season.
The Boom Daddy Show, Cleveland's afternoon news, talk, and sports. Monday afternoon starting at 3. WTAM 1100.
6th inning, 4-0 Cleveland. Julio Rodriguez takes a fastball strike from Slade Ciccone. And this incredible run that Ciccone is on is continuing. If you include tonight, as the right-hander lets it fly, and the pitch waved at, chased the slider down and away 0-2. Including tonight, Slade Ciccone, in his last 10 starts, now has an earned run average below 220. That pitch wide, 1-2. And tonight, he has some runs to work with. 4-0 Cleveland. Now the 1-2 offering. A swing and a weak chopper headed to short. Belt high hop handled by Rocchio, throws him out. Well, you've got the veteran Slade Ciccone pitching a beauty, and the kiddie core coming through tonight. The rookies, Travis Bazzana, 2 singles, 2 runs scored. The rookie, Khalil Watson, an RBI double. And in his second major league game, Cooper Engel with a huge 2-run single. First major league hit, first major league RBIs. Now Dominic Canzone, the batter, 1 for 2 with a double. Ciccone's only at 72 pitches here in the 6th. Now the set, now the pitch, and it's high, ball 1. Great to hear from an old friend, Andrew Means, who's with family and friends in the beautiful Findlay State Park, listening to Guardians Radio and enjoying the Findlay State Park in the 4-0 Cleveland lead. Canzone fouling it back. Talked about Katie Mahalik being an outstanding athlete from Avon Lake. Well, Andrew Means was as well. A 2-sport star at Avon Lake, football and baseball, and played them both at Indiana. The 1-1. Swing and a foul at the plate, 1-2. Then Andrew went on to play minor league baseball in the Cincinnati Reds organization. And Andrew Means helped Avon Lake win a state football championship. Then a wide receiver with the Hoosiers and an outfielder on the baseball team. Great to hear from them. Hope they're all doing well. That pitch, Canzone fouling it off. Still a 1-2 count. Avon Lake has produced an awful lot of terrific talent down through the years. Dominic Canzone, he played at Welsh Jesuit. The Cleveland native awaits the 1-2. Here it comes. And it's high, ball 2, 2-2. It's just fun to see these Ohio kids, whether they're from Cleveland or in the case of Emerson from New Concord, making their mark in the big leagues. The 2-2. Waved at it. Struck him out with a sinker away. That is strikeout number 4 for Ciccone. Canzone out number 2. Here's Randy Arozarena, 0 for 2. And boy, this Cleveland rotation now, night in and night out, is giving manager Stephen Vogt quality start after quality start. And what you've done now is put the bullpen in a good spot rest-wise. The pitch in tight, a ball. I mean, last night, Joey Cantillo went 6 strong, giving up 1 run. Slade Ciccone is not allowed a run, and we're in the 6th here tonight. The 1-0 delivery, and it's swung on, foul down the right side into the lower deck. And a 1-1 count on Randy Arozarena. And tomorrow, Gavin Williams, 9-4, and certainly a candidate and a deserving one to be on the American League All-Star team. He'll face Emerson Hancock at 140. The 1-1 in the dirt. We told you yesterday Seattle was going to do a piggyback. Tonight it was going to be Logan Gilbert and Emerson Hancock with George Kirby tomorrow. Then manager Dan Wilson changed his mind. No piggyback tonight. Gilbert tonight, Hancock tomorrow. The 2-1. Swung on line to right field. Coming on, Watson makes a dive, can't make the catch. Ball gets away momentarily, gets up, throws towards second, and he'll hold Arozarena to a single. A diving attempt in right by Khalil Watson. Let's see if he's okay. He is in a crouch right now. He got a glove on it. You always worry when a guy dives about turning over a hand, landing on a wrist. Boy, he hit the ground hard, and it looked like he hurt that left hand and wrist as the ball squirted out of the glove when he hit the ground on that dive. He is still in a crouch. That's the last thing Cleveland leads now, the way Khalil Watson has played. And Chad Wolf, one of the outstanding trainers for the Guardians, checking on that left hand, that left wrist area. That's what you worry about when guys dive and they land hand first. That's what jarred the ball out of the glove. And they're checking that left wrist and the top of the left hand. Man. Well, Enbridge Gas Ohio wants to remind you, whether you're an individual or a contractor, state law requires you call 811 before you dig to have underground utilities marked. Watson's still crouching. Chad Wolf still working on the hand. 4-0 Cleveland. Seattle with a 2-out base runner here in the 6th. Watson will stay in the ballgame. And a collective sigh of relief from over 30,000 here at the corner of Carnegie in Ontario. I'll bet that baby hurts tomorrow. He is still pressing on it with his right hand, glove off. Josh Naylor will bat, has struck out, grounded out, outfield deep toward right. Boy, did he help this Seattle club last year when they came 1 win shy of their first ever World Series. Now the set, now the pitch. A swing and a little floater to left. Coming on, Stephen Kwan makes the catch. Slade Ciccone, 6 dominant shutout innings tonight. 4-0 Cleveland on the Cleveland Clinic Radio Network.
Recently, our company softball team lost the big game by 1 run. Then Dale tried to console us with the quote, "Winning isn't everything." Dale's a loser. I play to win, like early payout from Bet365. If my team goes up big, I get paid out instantly, even if they blow the lead later. Sound familiar, Dale? Bet365. Winning is everything. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-MY-RESET. 21 plus only. Must be physically located in Ohio. T&Cs apply. In-app only.
Hey Guardians fans, are you thinking of consolidating your debt with a home equity loan? With the average homeowner having over $200,000 of home equity, hit it out of the park with Union Home Mortgage, the official mortgage partner of the Cleveland Guardians.
Union Home Mortgage Corp is an equal housing opportunity lender. NMLS number 2229. At Cleveland State University, opportunity is everywhere. This is where hard work pays off and success is earned, not left to chance. Here, you're never on your own. You can chase your dreams, you can change your mind, and if you stumble along the way, try again. There's always room for another comeback story. Opportunity doesn't wait. It works. At Cleveland State, you can. Visit csuohio.edu today. Cleveland State University is a proud partner of the Cleveland Guardians.
As things heat up this season, keep a lookout for home runs that blast 420 feet or more to score a free Mountain Dew Baja Blast, the official soft drink of Major League Baseball. The refreshing splash of tropical lime flavor helps you stay cool in the heat of the game. Register and learn more at BajaBlastHomeRuns.com. Subject to complete offer terms and restrictions. See site for details. Ends 9/26/2026 or when 500,000 redemptions have been reached, whichever occurs first.
The day's happenings.
Today we learned. Here's what we know.
Every day.
In real time.
On WTAM 1100.
Well, Khalil Watson's going to bat. You wondered with that wrist, would he be able to swing the bat? We'll find out. It's the bottom of the 6th inning. Watson batting 5th. RBI double in the 3-run 4th. 4-0 Cleveland. Logan Gilbert angled toward the hitter. Kicks, fires. Watson takes a fastball low. Cleveland got 3 in the 4th inning. Khalil Watson had an RBI double, and Cooper Engel had a 2-run single. Brian Rocchio an RBI double in the 5th. Now the wind and the 1-0. Watson bunts third base side. Crawford charges, gloves, throws, got him. Wonder if that's any indication that the wrist is bothering Khalil Watson that he tried to bunt his way on. Makes you wonder. Here's Cooper Engel, last time up, his 5th Major League plate appearance. And he got his first Major League hit, a 2-run single through the hole on the right side. I wonder if Khalil Watson's done for the night. We'll see when the 7th inning comes around. The pitch. Swing and a foul upstairs, third base side, strike 1. A lot of day games were played today, and the White Sox walk off the Royals 2-1, winning it in the bottom of the 9th. They are some kind of hot, aren't they? And they're just doing everything right. The 0-1 hit foul off the foot of Engel, 0-2. White Sox now 43-38. They just have a penchant for winning in the late innings, and they believe. Tampa Bay a 4-2 win over Arizona. Tampa Bay's won 4 in a row. They're a half game behind the Yankees. I beg your pardon. They're now tied for first with the Yankees. Yankees got beat again by Boston 4-1. It's 3 in a row Boston's taken. The pitch, swing and a foul again. Boy, the Yankees tonight. Today, Garrett Cole got beat again, 4-1. Boston wins, so New York's lost 3 in a row, and Tampa Bay and New York are tied for the top spot in the East. Now the 0-2 to Cooper Engel. Outside, 1-2. Mets finally win. They'd lost 7 in a row, but they beat Philly 6-2. Cincinnati got 3 in the 9th to stun Pittsburgh 9-7. Texas a 7-4 winner over Toronto. The pitch, got him swinging. Good split finger. Gilbert strikes out Cooper Engel, his 5th strikeout of the game. 2 down for Gabriel Arias, who's 1 for 2 with a single. Houston got 3 in the 8th and beat Detroit 8-6. Cubs have a 6-2 lead over Milwaukee. The Cubs have not beaten the Brewers all year. Washington a 3-1 lead over Baltimore in the 6th. Arias cuts and misses. Colorado a 3-1 lead on Minnesota in the 6th. Miami a 4-0 lead on St. Louis in the 5th. Talking about the Brewers losing tonight to the Cubs, how about Pat Murphy? Here's the 0-1 pitch. in tight 1-1. By the way, the out-of-town scoreboard presented by your Northeast Ohio Ford dealers. Cleveland on top of Seattle, 4-0. Guardians batting, bases empty, 2 down. We're in the 6th. Now the 1-1 to Gabriel Arias. Inside corner strike. Pat Murphy, the manager of the Brewers, had back surgery on Thursday and managed last night. He said, yeah, doctor said I shouldn't manage. I told him that's non-negotiable. The pitch, swinging a ground ball, sharply hit back up the middle. Behind second, Young gloves and throws out Arias. 65 years of age, and Pat Murphy has back surgery on Thursday, back managing on Friday. He might be the surgeon's worst nightmare. But you talk about a tough guy, talk about a leader. Pat Murphy for the Brewers. 4-0 Cleveland, 7th next.
Spend your summer at Progressive Field with the Ballpark Pass presented by Planet Fitness. Get a standing room only ticket to every Guardians home game in July for just $59, including all fees. Only at CLEGuardians.com.
Rosie here. You know catchers are a lot like the Rose Home Service Program, always protecting home. The Rose Home Service Program keeps your home pest-free year-round. You can choose from 3 options, basic, advantage, or premium. Each addresses different needs, budgets, and comes with a dedicated technician. Pest problem? Rose is the solution. Call the pros at Rose at 800-966-ROSE or visit rosepestsolutions.com.
At Wayside Furniture, we get it. Waiting for your dream furniture can feel like forever. That's why we offer a free loaner program, so you have something else to use while you wait. Here's the deal. Spend $1,000 or more on custom, special orders, or out-of-stock furniture, and we'll lend you something to use in the meantime, for free. Sofas, dining sets, beds, and more. Yours to use while you wait for the real deal to arrive. It's how we make things feel like home while you wait. Visit wayside-furniture.com to learn more.
Get Cleveland clean at Clean Express Auto Wash. Enjoy a fast, easy, and clean experience by becoming a Wash Smart Unlimited member, where you can wash at any of our locations for one low price, starting at just $22 a month. Or choose our absolute best Ceramic Floor Ultra, featuring ceramic treatment that's 4 times the shine and protection, plus free vacuums. Learn more at cleanexpresswash.com. Proud partner of the Cleveland Guardians.
Weather when you need it. Your severe weather station is WTAM 1100.
Slade Ciccone back out for the 7th. Misses up high to Cal Raleigh. 4-0 Cleveland. Raleigh has grounded out twice. Switch hitting catcher batting left-handed. The pitch, and it's outside. Ball 2-0. Colin Holderman, the right-hander, ready in the bullpen. 6 inning totals. Cleveland, 4 runs, 7 hits, 1 error, 3 left. Seattle, no runs, 3 hits, no errors, 5 men stranded. Ciccone kicks, fires, misses in, ball 3. Ciccone has struck out 4, walked 1. Luke Raley and Cole Young to follow. The next pitch, that's low, ball 4. So the second walk of the game, a 4-pitch walk to start the 7th, and Stephen Vogt is going to make a pitching change. And that means the call to the bullpen is brought to you by Spartan Storm Shield, the roof system to last your lifetime. Visit SpartanStormShield.com. We'll be back.
Is your roof protecting your home or putting it at risk? Roof damage often starts small and stays unnoticed until it leads to costly repairs. Spartan Storm Shield, a proud partner of the Cleveland Guardians, is offering a free roof analysis covering the 7 most common problem areas. If you want the kind of protection that doesn't leak, the Gold Glove defense in every season, call your local family-owned Spartan Storm Shield. Call 330-SPARTAN to schedule your free roof inspection today. Again, that's 330-772-7826 or visit SpartanStormShield.com.
Since day one of your child's life, you've been all hands in. At Cleveland Clinic Children's, we make our patients a very similar promise to be the hands you can trust, no matter what specialty care is needed. As Northeast Ohio's trusted children's hospital, when their health needs a helping hand, put their care in hands you trust. Learn more at clevelandclinicchildrens.org/hands.
Recently, our company softball team lost the big game by 1 run. Then Dale tried to console us with the quote, "Winning isn't everything." Dale's a loser. I play to win, like early payout from Bet365. If my team goes up big, I get paid out instantly, even if they blow the lead later.
Sound familiar, Dale?
Bet365. Winning is everything. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-MY-RESET. 21 plus only. Must be physically located in Ohio. T&Cs apply. In-app only.
This is Bill Wills. Hope you have a great weekend. Hey, join me Monday for Cleveland's Morning News, WTAM 1100.
Right-hander Colin Holderman, who's been one of the best additions to this club this year, takes over with Cleveland up 4-0. Seattle with a runner on, nobody out, 7th inning. Holderman makes appearance number 28. 4 wins and a loss, ERA 1.59. Batting average against 134. Primarily upper 90s sinker and slider. He'll throw a few curveballs. Cal Raleigh, the runner at first, nobody out. The dangerous Luke Raley shares the team lead with 14 bombs. The pitch, check swing on a back foot slider that almost hit him. Ball 1. Luke Raley has grounded out, walked tonight. The pitch, and it's in there. He pounded the sinker across the plate. That'll even the count, 1-1. Holderman, he's had 3 days off since the White Sox series. He lets it fly. Strike 2 on the inside corner. 1-2 the count. Holderman, hands right above the waist, lets it rip, and a swing and a miss. Fastball got him. 1 down, Luke Raley strikes out. Here's Cole Young. Young 0 for 2. Now through July 12th, download the Marathon Arco Rewards app. With promo code GUARDS26, you can enter the Reward Yourself sweepstakes. That pitch low. Marathon, where fun runs on full. Now the 1-0 delivery. Struck the outside corner with that. 1-1 the count. Boy, when these two teams play each other, the 1-1, inside, did he get hit? Checked his swing, didn't get hit, 2-1. They're almost playoff type games. Not saying there's the same intensity or atmosphere, but they're always closely contested, usually low scoring. What you see in October. Pitch swung on a high chopper to second. Bazzana gets the lead runner. That's all they'll get. Force out at second. So Bazzana to Rocchio for the force on Raleigh at second. Young at first, 2 down for Colt Emerson. These ball clubs, they're so closely matched. When you look at all the numbers this year, record-wise, they're about the same. They faced each other in the playoffs in the past. 2001, 1995. The pitch, outside a ball. It would be fun to see Seattle in an October matchup. Obviously, we're a long way from that, but they're both capable. The 1-0 pitch, backdoored him and missed wide, 2-0. when you talk to the veterans on this Cleveland club, whether it's Austin Hedges or Rhys Hoskins, they like where this Cleveland team is considering what they've lost here recently. The pitch outside, 3-0. Both Rhys and Austin saying, look, this club is going to settle down. It's almost like you're finding another identity while you await DeLauder, Ramirez, and Martinez. And just hang in there, get healthy, and then have that late surge, which seems to be kind of the MO for this club down through the years. There's a called strike, 3-1 to count. Now look, you're not going to replicate what happened a year ago. There's a reason it was historical, and that doesn't happen back-to-back years. The pitch swung on and missed full count, but both Rhys Hoskins and Austin Hedges is saying, look, this is a confident club. The attitude doesn't change. Yeah, there are tough times. It's called a baseball season. You just can't ride the roller coaster, and those guys make sure the young players don't. The payoff pitch. Just a bit inside, and Emerson drew the walk. So runners now at first and second, 2 down, 7th inning, 4-0 Cleveland. Top of the order, J.P. Crawford, and Stephen Vogt is going to match up left on left. So we've got another pitching change, and that means Eric Sabrowski is coming aboard. We'll take another timeout with Cleveland up 4-0 here in the 7th.
Is your roof protecting your home or putting it at risk? Roof damage often starts small and stays unnoticed until it leads to costly repairs. Spartan Storm Shield, a proud partner of the Cleveland Guardians, is offering a free roof analysis covering the 7 most common problem areas. If you want the kind of protection that doesn't leak, the Gold Glove defense in every season, call your local family-owned Spartan Storm Shield. Call 330-SPARTAN to schedule your free roof inspection today. Again, that's 330-772-7826 or visit SpartanStormShield.com.
Medical Mutual knows small businesses are a big deal. That's why they partner with the Council of Smaller Enterprises, better known as COSI, to offer health benefit options for companies with 1 to 50 employees. The COSI benefit plan provides the same great benefits as large corporations, but on a small group budget. Join more than 7,900 small businesses that offer the COSI benefit plan to their employees. Talk to your broker or visit COSIBenefitPlan.com/join now. Medical Mutual, the official health insurer of the Cleveland Guardians.
Hon, is your new pinball machine in our budget?
KeyBank will meet you in that our money is now our money moment.
Actually, our banker Steve recommended we start a joint checking account for bills and keep our individual accounts for things like pinball machines.
Did someone say Banker Steve? I was in the neighborhood in case you had any checking account questions.
Steve, you're always there for us. Now, how quickly can we open that account?
Steve, are you seeing this?
For every financial need, we'll meet you in the moment. KeyBank opens doors. KeyBank, member FDIC.
News, talk, sports. This is WTAM 1100, Cleveland, home of the Cavaliers and Guardians, an iHeart radio station.
Eric Sabrowski, fastball, curveball, slider. Left on left matchup. 2 out, 2 on. Seattle trailing Cleveland 4-0, 7th inning. Top of the order, J.P. Crawford. Sabrowski having another terrific year, then had to go on the injured list with a sore forearm and elbow, and he pumps one in there, a called strike. Eric Sabrowski missed a month, but on the year, a record of 2-1, ERA 2.86, batting average against 135. The pitch outside, missed, and the count 1-1. Well, Seattle hasn't had many opportunities tonight against Slade Ciccone. They're down 4 with 2 on in the 7th. The pitch, a swing and a foul back to the netting, and a 1-2 count on Crawford, who's 0 for 3 tonight, a strikeout, 2 groundouts. Sabrowski is about as tough a matchup as you'll find for a left-handed hitter. Although nobody's hitting Sabrowski this year. Lefties 148, righties 128. Now the 1-2. Swing and a foul back. Boy, he had a good rip at a 95-mile-an-hour fastball. Eric Sabrowski, the key is keeping him healthy. He had Tommy John surgery in 2018. Had it again in 2021. Outfield not that deep. A bit the other way toward left. Now the 1-2 delivery to Crawford. Swung on, popped up foul into the lower deck first base side. We'll do it again at 1-2. Hey, make your favorite players all-stars. Cast your 2026 Konami eBaseball MLB All-Star Ballot at MLB.com/vote. For 4-0 Cleveland. They've odd-hit the Mariners 7-3. We're in the 7th. Now the 1-2. Swing and a foul back. Another fastball, and again Crawford. He is not getting cheated, even with 2 strikes. Big moment in this game. One of the rare opportunities for the Mariners. The next offering. Swung on, dribbled foul, first base side. What an at-bat by Crawford. You'll see pitch number 8 in a moment. Slade Ciccone, a dominant 6-inning start. Colin Holderman, Eric Sabrowski trying to close it out here in the 7th. 2 out, 2 on, 4-0 Cleveland. The next delivery. Just missed outside. Patrick Bailey challenges the call. And let's see what happens. I think the crowd just told you. Patrick Bailey wins the challenge. Sabrowski strikes out Crawford looking. Stretch time at the corner of Carnegie in Ontario. Cleveland 4, Seattle 0 on the Cleveland Clinic Radio Network.
Recently, our company softball team lost the big game by 1 run. Then Dale tried to console us with the quote, "Winning isn't everything." Dale's a loser. I play to win. Like early payout from Bet365. If my team goes up big, I get paid out instantly, even if they blow the lead later. Sound familiar, Dale? Bet365. Winning is everything. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-MY-RESET. 21 plus only. Must be physically located in Ohio. T&Cs apply. In-app only.
Since day one of your child's life, you've been all hands in. At Cleveland Clinic Children's, we make our patients a very similar promise to be the hands you can trust, no matter what specialty care is needed. As Northeast Ohio's trusted children's hospital, when their health needs a helping hand, put their care in hands you trust. Learn more at clevelandclinicchildrens.org/hands.
At Cleveland State University, opportunity is everywhere. This is where hard work pays off and success is earned, not left to chance. Here, you're never on your own. You can chase your dreams, you can change your mind, and if you stumble along the way, try again. There's always room for another comeback story. Opportunity doesn't wait. It works. At Cleveland State, you can. Visit csuohio.edu today. Cleveland State University is a proud partner of the Cleveland Guardians.
Hey Cleveland, are you looking to score big with your home equity? Union Home Mortgage will help you unlock the value of your home and fund the promises you've made to yourself and your family. Visit UHM.com and score financial freedom today.
Union Home Mortgage Corp is an equal housing opportunity lender. NMLS number 2229.
The Bloom Daddy Show. Played out in and around Cleveland. Tomorrow afternoon starting at 3 on WTAM 1100.
Logan Gilbert out there for the 7th inning. He's made 84 pitches. 4-0 Cleveland. Patrick Bailey leads it off 0 for 2. He'll bat left-handed. The catcher takes a called strike. Gilbert has struck out 5. He's not walked a batter. Cleveland got him for 3 in the 4th, 1 in the 5th. Now the kick in the 0-1. Bailey waves at it, 0-2. In that fourth inning, Travis Bazzana and Kyle Manzardo singled. Then Khalil Watson, RBI double down the right field line. And Cooper Engel got his first major league hit and RBIs, pulling a 2-run single through the right side into right. Now the 0-2. Down low, 1-2. Looked like it might have been a split or a slider. Hard to tell up here. Fifth inning with 2 down. Travis Bazzana singled and scored from first on a Brian Rocchio double down the left field line. Now the 1-2 to Bailey. And an off-speed pitch is pounded foul, first base side. Will do it again at a ball and 2 strikes. Mariners have activity in their bullpen. Gilbert delivers. Bailey sends one in the air, fairly deep left center. Rodriguez on the run, right in front of the track in left center. The center fielder pulls it down. 1 down for Petey Halpin, who's 0 for 2 with a pop-up and a ground out. The right-hander delivers. Halpin waves at it. Strike 1. 33,309. A little bigger crowd than last night. So, first 2 games of this series have drawn 66,000 fans. 1:40 start time tomorrow for the finale. Now the 0-1. Down and away, 1-1. Boy, Gilbert is still throwing 96 miles an hour, 91 pitches in. Now the 1-1. Halpin fouled it off, a ball and 2 strikes. Well, now through August 6th, visit GuardiansF150Sweeps.com. Your chance to enter for a chance to win a Guardians Edition 2026 F-150 Raptor truck, thanks to your Northeast Ohio Ford dealers. Now the 1-2. Halpin waved at a high fastball. 6 strikeouts for Gilbert. 2 down in the 7th. Top of the order, Stephen Kwan. He's 0 for 3 back in the leadoff spot. Likely see him there again tomorrow. But 2 flyouts and a ground out tonight. In close at third is Crawford. Outfield deeper than normal toward left. Kwan looks, fastball strike. The next delivery, fastball high, 1-1. For 4-0 Cleveland, bases empty, 2 down. We're in the bottom of the 7th. The pitch, Kwan breaks his bat, fouls it off down the right field line, 1-2 the count. Boy, the Kansas City Royals get walked off today, 2-1 by Chicago. So they're now 34-50. Worst record in the American League. And they've lost Cole Ragans. The 1-2, fouled it back. Cole Ragans, in a few days, will undergo elbow surgery. They're not saying exactly what the surgery is, but obviously elbow surgery not good. Will Reagan's has had a hard time staying healthy the last 2 years, and boy, it's just been a tough year for the Royals. Now the 1-2 pitch. Inside, 2-2. There are just some years in whatever sport we're talking that no matter what you do, it's not right. Or you're having a year like Chicago where everything turns to gold. It's the beauty of the sport. The pitch, down low, full count. The payoff pitch to Stephen Kwan. And he fouls it into the third base seats. Cleveland is still the only team in baseball, and obviously there won't be anybody else, but they're still keeping their string alive. 83 games in, they've only had 5 starting pitchers this year. Now the payoff, fouled again, third base side. The last time Cleveland had a run like this, and it didn't go 83 games, but the last time they had a run that was not quite as long as this one was the 1999 Cleveland Indians. You look at that rotation, boy, did they put up some numbers. Bartolo Colon, 18-5. Charlie Nagy, 17-11. Dave Burba, 15-9. Jarrett Wright, Doc Gooden. Now the 3-2 pitch. Kwan fouling it again upstairs. That 1999 team won 97 games. And that's the ball club that scored 1,000 runs. 1,000. Here's the payoff pitch. Strike 3 called. Kwan's out looking. Cleveland has just passed the halfway point this year and has scored 321 runs. That team scored 1,009 runs in 1999. Folks, that is... Now, let's see. I know we've got a commercial coming up. Oh. That's an average of over 6.2 runs a game. 8th innings next. Cleveland up 4-zip.
The Guardians are the professionals on the diamond. Peter & Company Jewelers are the diamond professionals. Located in Avon Lake and family owned and trusted for almost 40 years. Stop in or go to peterjewelers.com. It's where Cleveland gets engaged.
Get ready, Cleveland. Experience the wildest show in baseball as the Party Animals bring their one-of-a-kind, high-energy entertainment to Progressive Field on Friday, September 25th and Saturday, September 26th. Catch every trick play and over-the-top moment from the ballpark's most exclusive spaces, including the luxurious Lexus Carnegie Club, high-energy KeyBank North Coast Social, Echo Victory Club, private suites, and SeatGeek infield boxes right near the action. Premium inventory is limited and moving fast. Lock in your seats today at premium.cleguardians.com.
It happens every night. The clock strikes dinner, and suddenly it's all you can think about. What's for dinner? That's when you think Stouffer's. Rich, cheesy lasagna, freshly made stuffed peppers, and creamy, comforting mac and cheese. Made with quality ingredients and ready when you are. Dinner solved. When the clock strikes dinner, think Stouffer's.
In baseball, you win with a bullpen you can trust. On the job site, you win with equipment that is ready to go when you are. Ohio Cat Rentals works just as hard as you do, bringing dependable rental equipment from skid steers to scissor lifts to keep your job on track and your crew moving. No strikes, no outs, just solid machines that show up and get to work. With Ohio Cat behind you, you've got the support to knock your project out of the park. Visit ohiocat.com to buy or rent. Ohio Cat, proud partner of the Cleveland Guardians.
The Bloom Daddy Show. Played out in and around Cleveland. Monday afternoons starting at 3 on WTAM 1100.
Sean Armstrong on to pitch, and he misses outside, ball one to Julio Rodriguez, the electric center fielder. 1 for 3 tonight with a single, hitting in the 2-hole. 4-0 Cleveland here in the 8th. The pitch in the dirt to the backstop. Eric Sabrowski faced just the one batter and struck out J.P. Crawford. Slade Ciccone, another dominant performance. My goodness. What an incredible run Slade Ciccone is on. And it continued tonight. The pitch, bullseye. Slade Ciccone in his last 10 starts has an earned run average of a little over 2. 6 shutout innings tonight. Colin Holderman, 2/3 of a shutout frame. Eric Sabrowski got the one man he faced. Armstrong's pitch waved at, 2-2. Sean Armstrong, 26th appearance. 2 wins, a 3.13 ERA. Just a 198 batting average against. Now the 2-2. Check swing ball rolling toward first. Fielded by Armstrong. But Rodriguez holding his hand. Well, you heard the sound up here in the booth. Rodriguez hit in the hand on a check swing. From up here, it sounded like the bat, but boy, if that's the hand, no wonder he is hunched over in agony. And he obviously must have checked his swing, and it looked like it may have hit the bottom of the hand and maybe the knob of the bat. He is still being attended. Sean Armstrong has a 198 batting average against, but he's walked 12 in 23 innings, and now he's hit Rodriguez to start the 8th. And the walks last night in the 7th and 8th inning led to the undoing of the Guardians. You just can't give guys free passes in the late innings. Here's Dominic Canzone, 1 for 3 with a double. Julio Rodriguez is going to stay in. The trainer and manager Dan Wilson walking with him toward first. Rodriguez is just one of those guys that's worth the price of admission. You talk about a 5-tool player and an exciting player to watch. That's Julio Rodriguez. And a good guy. Andre Knott was saying how Julio Rodriguez went over and talked to his boy AJ and AJ's Little League team. How many players do that from the opposing team? Here's Dominic Canzone, 1 for 3, a double. The pitch swung on and he rips a single up the middle. Rodriguez stops at second, and the Mariners not going quietly into the night. 2 on, nobody out. Canzone, a 2-hit night. Here's Randy Arozarena, 1 for 3 with a single, and pitching coach Carl Willis heading to the mound. Well, the ballpark pass is presented by Planet Fitness. It's on sale for July. A standing room ticket for every home game in July, just $59 at CLEGuardians.com. Of course, we have the All-Star break in July, but Texas, the White Sox, Pittsburgh, Minnesota, Arizona coming to the corner of Carnegie and Ontario. Carl Willis back to the third base dugout. Right-hander Hunter Gaddis up in the Cleveland pen. Another sensational sunset as we look out beyond the ballpark toward Lake Erie. The pitch, and it's in there, a strike. Outfield deep toward right field for Arozarena. Righty-righty encounter. The 0-1. Down low, 1-1. Now this ball club is 6th in the American League in home runs. Seattle has hit 101 home runs. It's 26 more than Cleveland. The 1-1 pitch. Swung on, socked high in the air. Deep center field, and this ball is gone. Rosarena makes it a 1-run game on a towering blast to dead center. That climbed a 19-foot wall in dead center. That is 427 feet from a home plate. And it's a 1-run game. And nobody out in the 8th. And a Rosarena with 8 home runs, 36 RBIs. And it all started with a hit batter. Here's Josh Naylor. The pitch, and he lines a base hit into left field, and Armstrong's had 4 straight get aboard. One would think that's the end of the night. Hunter Gaddis hurrying up in the bullpen. Cal Raleigh will be the batter, and we know what he is capable of, even though he's having a slow start. Cal Raleigh, very capable of giving Seattle the lead with one swing of the bat here in the 8th inning. Boy, and on a night when Cleveland finally scores some runs and had a 4-0 lead, we've got another white knuckler here in the 8th. 4-3 Cleveland. A pitching change. Will be back.
Is your roof protecting your home or putting it at risk? Roof damage often starts small and stays unnoticed until it leads to costly repairs. Spartan Storm Shield, a proud partner of the Cleveland Guardians, is offering a free roof analysis covering the 7 most common problem areas. If you want the kind of protection that doesn't leak, the gold glove defense in every season, call your local family-owned Spartan Storm Shield. Call 330-SPARTAN to schedule your free roof inspection today. Again, that's 330-772-7826 or visit SpartanStormShield.com.
Dollar Bank is a proud partner of the Cleveland Guardians. Only with Dollar Bank can you get a Cleveland Guardians debit card design and Guardians branded checks. And when you use your card at the Guardians team store online or at Progressive Field, you'll get a great deal on the latest officially licensed MLB gear too. To learn more, visit dollar.bank/baseball. Dollar Bank. Let's get you there.
Equal housing lender. Member FDIC. The perks described herein are subject to change or termination without notice and at the sole discretion of Dollar Bank and or the Cleveland Guardians.
Need new tires? Here's a tip. Skip the good old kick for quality entirely. Get to your Northeast Ohio Ford dealer, the smart choice for tires without the footwork. Whatever you drive, any make or model, they've got you covered with a great selection of major tire brands. Expertly installed by certified pros. And the kicker? Your Ford dealer often has deals that beat dedicated tire shops. So, when it's time for new tires, roll with your Northeast Ohio Ford dealer.
Check in for Cleveland's news, talk, and sports.
See what's happening
on WTAM 1100.
Well, we've got anything but a cakewalk now, as it's a 4-3 Cleveland lead, and Seattle's got the tying run on base, and Cal Raleigh at the plate to face Hunter Gaddis, who worked last night and came on in the 8th inning and struck out the 2 he faced. Gaddis, a win, 2 losses, a 3.57 ERA in 27 appearances, fastball, slider, and changeup. Cal Raleigh 0 for 2 with a walk. He'll bat left-handed. The pitch. Swing and a pop-up into the upper deck behind home plate on a fastball. Wow. 4-0 Cleveland, and it's flipped that quickly. Hit batter, single, 3-run homer, single. The 0-1. Outside, a changeup, 1-1. Cal Raleigh. Outfield deep for him and around toward right. Naylor modest lead at first. The pitch. And he sends one in the air. Shallow left. He got him lunging at a slider. And Stephen Kwan makes the catch. Oh, is that a mammoth out? Cal Raleigh out number one. Here's Luke Raley 0 for 2 with a walk. But again, this guy with 14 home runs, he and Julio Rodriguez lead the club in homers. And Luke Raley is some kind of big and strong, 6'4", 230. The set. The pitch. Strike one called. This is unbelievable that we have now got another one-run game. Seems like that's all Cleveland plays anymore. The 0-1 pitch. Waved at 0-2. And for Seattle, at least right now, this is their 13th consecutive game in which they've scored only 3 runs or fewer. They haven't had a stretch like this in 11 years. Now the 0-2. Swing and a foul out of play behind home plate. Luke Raley 2 years ago blasted 22 homers in a part-time role. The 0-2 pitch to him. Down low, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Boy, and it's a night where if you put a good swing on it, you'll get rewarded. No breeze whatsoever. A delightful 75 degrees. 4-3 Cleveland, 1 out, 1 on, 8th inning. The pitch. Raley with a high chopper toward short, fielded by Arias. The third baseman goes to second for the force on Naylor. The infield was pulled to the right, and that was a high chopper off the plate that Arias, the third baseman, charged from the shortstop position, fielded it, and got the lead runner Naylor at second. 2 down. Raley, the runner at first. And here's Cole Young, 0 for 3 tonight. Hunter Gaddis 1 out away from sending Cleveland to the dugout with a lead. Outfield stays deep. Young has 7 homers. Not real big, 5'11", 180. And he lines one to right field, coming on and making the scoop on one bounces Watson. Oh, was that a dangerous play? He was charging, elected not to dive, and then swoop it on the bounce. If that ball gets by him, Seattle ties the game. And Young with a base hit puts runners at first and second, 2 down. Colt Emerson 0 for 2 with a walk to the plate. The new Concord, Ohio native digs in. The pitch to him. Fouled it back, got it in on the thumb, strike 1. Emerson used to come to this ballpark, as he said, when he was just a kid. He still is. Just 20 years of age. The 0-1 to Emerson. In there. No, it's not, but a challenge by Bailey. Boy, that looked like a strike from here. And Bailey challenges the call. And it was definitely a strike. And now Colt Emerson with an 0-2 count. 2 out, 2 on. 3 runs in. Cleveland clinging to a 4-3 lead over Seattle in the 8th. The 0-2 offering. Fouled it off. Oh, that was a nasty slider down and in, and Emerson fought it off. Boy, he's a good-looking young player. When you think that Colt Emerson is playing in just his 34th Major League game, Now the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a foul third base seating area. We'll do it again at 0-2. Boy, he has good at-bats. I'm telling you. We haven't seen Connor Griffin yet, the young phenom for Pittsburgh, but Kevin McGonigal from Detroit. This young man, the youngsters the White Sox have. Wow. Again, the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging on a back foot slider. Gaddis saves the inning. 4-3 Cleveland. Bottom of the 8th coming up on the Cleveland Clinic Radio Network.
Dollar Bank is a proud partner of the Cleveland Guardians. Only with Dollar Bank can you get a Cleveland Guardians debit card design and Guardians branded checks. And when you use your card at the Guardians team store online or at Progressive Field, you'll get a great deal on the latest officially licensed MLB gear, too. To learn more, visit dollar.bank/baseball. Dollar Bank. Let's get you there.
Equal housing lender. Member FDIC. The perks described herein are subject to change or termination without notice and at the sole discretion of Dollar Bank and or the Cleveland Guardians.
Ford is here for those who build America. Those who believe that giving everything we've got today will pay off tomorrow. Who will drive America forward for 250 years to come. If that's who you are, you value what we value. Now offering employee pricing. American value for American values. Go to Ford.com or your local Ford dealer for more information.
Guardians fans, want to catch the game in serious style? Enter the Reward Yourself Sweepstakes, sponsored by Marathon, for your chance to win tickets to the KeyBank North Coast Social Box, the newest premium space at the ballpark. Just download the Marathon Rewards app and enter promo code GUARDS26 and you're in. Want more chances to win? Fuel up at participating Marathon stations from June 26th through July 12th for bonus entries. Don't miss out. Reward yourself today. See official rules in-app.
Catch by Schneemann. Gold Glove caliber wherever you play him.
Enjoy some weekday baseball at the corner of Carnegie and Ontario. The Guards face the Rangers June 29th through July 1st. Get your tickets at CLEGuardians.com.
This is Bill Wills. Monday morning at 8:45, we'll catch up with Tom Hamilton, WTAM 1100.
Well, we saw Jose Ferrer, the hard-throwing lefty, last night. As Ferrer came on last night and worked a scoreless inning, he will make his 39th appearance. A win, 3 saves, 10 holds, a .265 earned run average. Fastball, sinker, slider, and changeup. Jose Ferrer. Travis Bazzana, 2 for 3, 2 singles, 2 runs scored. 4-3 Cleveland, bottom of the 8th. Ferrer's pitch, swing and a foul back, strike 1. Ferrer, 6'1", 233. He is only 26 years of age. The next pitch. And that one. No, the ball got away. 1 ball, 1 strike. Now Ferrer's ready. Here it comes. Outside, he yanked it. 2 balls and a strike. Well, last year he was in 72 games. 11 saves, 21 holds. Now the 2-1. And it's swung on, lifted in the air to right. Down the line, towards the netting, and into the seats foul. 2-2 the count on Bazzana. 4 runs, 7 hits Cleveland. 3 runs, 7 hits for Seattle. Ferrer is ready. The pitch, way outside, full count. He's throwing his slider in the upper 80s, his sinker in the upper 90s. Boy, they've got some great arms in that Seattle bullpen. Now the payoff, swung on, grounded to third, handled by Crawford, throws over, barely got Bazzana. Sandy Alomar says you may want to check the video. It was close. Boy, Bazzana got down that line in a hurry. No challenge by Cleveland. That'll bring up Ryan Rocchio. RBI double and 3 at bats. He'll swing right-handed for the first time tonight. The pitch, and it's swung on, fouled up, stairs, strike one. Cade Smith will face the top of the order in the top of the ninth. Crawford, Rodriguez, Canzone. 4-3 Cleveland, 8th inning. The pitch. Waved at. Good changeup. First one we've seen. 0-2. White Sox walked off the Royals today 2-1. Houston beat Detroit 8-6. Now the 0-2. Got him swinging. Pitch in the dirt. Raleigh picks it up. Tags out Rocchio. 2 down. Here's Kyle Manzardo, 1 for 3 with a double. Well, you look at Seattle, and there's really nothing they need in the pitching department. Name another team that can say that. You just know eventually they're going to hit. Manzardo grounds one right at the first baseman. Naylor makes the play himself, jogging to the bag in a quick 1-2-3 inning for Jose Ferrer. And it's time for Cade Smith. Ninth is next with Cleveland up 4-3.
You hear that, Cleveland? Jack is the place where the lights call your name. Fun is the only requirement. And games will be played all night long. Lights, fun, games. LFG Cleveland, it's time to play at Jack. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-MY-RESET or visit gamblinghelpohio.org.
Your favorite drink made better. That's St. James Iced Tea, a ready-to-drink tea that brings back the classic taste you love, made healthier, more flavorful, and kind to the planet. From sourcing to bottling, every part is made with care, quality, and great taste. All natural, organic, and full of flavor, with no additives and nothing artificial. Refreshing, uplifting, and crafted to delight. This is iced tea as it should be. Available at Discount Drug Mart, the official drugstore of the Cleveland Guardians.
You'll find everything you need.
The mission of the Bob Feller Act of Valor Foundation, through the unique intersection of baseball and the Department of the Navy, is to recognize and honor those who support our service members with the Bob Feller Act of Valor Award. We use the story of the Hall of Fame pitcher and Chief Petty Officer during World War II to teach the legacy of the greatest generation to the youngest generation and instill in them the virtues of service, sacrifice, and citizenship. Learn more at actofvaloraward.org.
With reimagined exhibits, the Cleveland Museum of Natural History invites you to experience science and nature. Select local cities visit free every weekend as part of the Jack Joseph and Morton Mandel Community Days. Go to cmnh.org.
Cleveland's news, talk, and sports on WTAM 1100 and on 106.9 FM.
Changes for Cleveland. Cade Smith to pitch. Daniel Schneemann to play center. P.D. Halpin moves over to play right. Cade Smith, upper 90s fastball slider split. He'll face the top of the order, J.P. Crawford. Tonight, 0 for 4. First pitch, swung on and missed, strike one. Hunter Gaddis saved that 8th inning. A scoreless frame for Gaddis, giving up a hit, had a strikeout. Now it's up to Cade Smith, whose pitch is foul tipped into the catcher's mid 0-2. Cade Smith, 24 saves, only 3 blown, 2 wins, a 3.22 ERA, 55 strikeouts in 36 innings. One of the elite closers in all of baseball. Now the 0-2. Swing swing and a miss. He just went power, and Crawford had no chance. One down on a 3-pitch strikeout. Rodriguez to the plate. Julio 1 for 3, hit by a pitch and walk. Cade Smith, he works quickly, the high hold and delivery, and he dropped one in there, a called strike on a split. Smith last worked in Chicago 3 days ago. The next pitch, way outside, a ball and a strike. Again with Seattle, so capable of one swing of the bat doing damage. The 1-1, swung on, drill to the gap in right center, a base hit. Schneemann cuts it off in the alley and holds Rodriguez to a long single. His second hit of the night. Tying run on, go-ahead run at the plate, and Dominic Canzone, who's 2 for 4 with a double and a single. Seattle has now out-hit Cleveland 8-7, 4-3 Guardians in the ninth. 1 out, 1 on. Outfield deep toward right. Throw to first, back with a dive, Rodriguez. Don't forget about Rodriguez. 11 steals. He's only been caught 3 times. There really isn't anything on a baseball field that Julio Rodriguez can't do. Canzone fouls the first pitch over the home plate screen. Strike 1. The set. The pitch. Outside and high. 1-1 the count. Cleveland must win to stay a game back of the White Sox. That pitch way outside the splitter handcuffed Bailey momentarily. 2 balls and a strike on Canzone. One thing about Canzone, he can hit a fastball. Now the 2-1. Swung on, line to center field. Schneemann is there to make the head-high catch. He scolded that fastball. A line shot to center. But Canzone is out, number 2. And here's Randy Arozarena, who made it a game last inning with a 3-run bomb over the 19-foot wall in center. 2 down. Tying run at first. 4-3 Cleveland. The pitch. Hit him. Got him. It looked like in the upper arm or back area, as Cade Smith came in with a split finger that just didn't do anything. And now the tying run at second, the go-ahead run at first for Josh Naylor. 2 down in the ninth. And good speed on the bases. Outfield deep toward right. Naylor 1 for 4, a single. Naylor calls time. Rodriguez at second. Arozarena at first. 2 down, ninth inning. Cleveland 4, Seattle 3. 33,000 plus on their feet at the corner of Carnegie in Ontario. The pitch. High heat, ball 1. Smith, hands chest high, lets it fly. Naylor fouling it down the left side. Tardy on the fastball. And the count, 1 ball, 1 strike. 97 miles an hour on that fastball. Smith is ready. Here it comes. Swing and a high chopper toward short. Rocchio gloves, throws, got him! Ball game! And the Cleveland Guardians escape in the ninth. as Cade Smith gets Josh Naylor on a high chopper to end it. And the Guardians and Seattle Mariners will play the rubber match tomorrow at 1:40. Cleveland a winner tonight, 4-3.
Guardians fans, want to catch the game in serious style? Enter the Reward Yourself Sweepstakes, sponsored by Marathon, for your chance to win tickets to the KeyBank North Coast Social Box, the newest premium space at the ballpark. Just download the Marathon Rewards app and enter promo code GUARDS26 and you're in. Want more chances to win? Fuel up at participating Marathon stations from June 26th through July 12th for bonus entries. Don't miss out. Reward yourself today. See official rules in-app.
Hey Guardians fans, are you thinking of consolidating your debt with a home equity loan? With the average homeowner having over $200,000 of home equity, hit it out of the park with Union Home Mortgage, the official mortgage partner of the Cleveland Guardians.
Union Home Mortgage Corp is an equal housing opportunity lender. NMLS number 2229.
Stuck in a dead-end job? Kick your career into high gear through a building trades apprenticeship. Ohio is calling up the next generation of skilled tradespeople across the state. We're hiring electricians, plumber, pipe fitters, iron workers, sheet metal workers, bricklayers, cement masons, boiler makers, roofers, insulators, laborers, elevator constructors, and painters and glazers. Don't miss your shot at big money and full benefits in a construction apprenticeship. Are you ready to build your future? Start your application today at OhioConstructionTrades.com.
You may think you know McDonald's drinks, but you don't know them like this. From fruity refreshers like the strawberry watermelon refresher and the mango pineapple refresher with popping boba, to crafted sodas like the Sprite Berry Blast with berry flavored Sprite topped with cold foam. Who knew ice cold drinks could be so fire? 6 all new drinks are here. Try them all now at McDonald's. Refreshers contain caffeine.
Check in for Cleveland's news, talk, and sports.
See what's happening
on WTAM 1100.
Back here in downtown Cleveland, what turned into a white knuckler at one point looked like finally a game where Cleveland could take a deep breath and relax, but that's not the way things are going. But the Guardians found a way to pull it off, 4-3 here tonight. The Kitty Corps came through in the middle innings when it was Khalil Watson getting an RBI double in the fourth. Cooper Engel got his first major league hit in RBIs with a 2-run single. Then Brian Rocchio had an RBI double in the fifth, as Travis Bazzana had singled twice and scored 2 runs. What a night for the young players. And brilliant pitching by Slade Ciccone, 6 shutout. And then it got dicey in the 8th and 9th. But Cade Smith and Hunter Gaddis closed the door. Cleveland wins it 4-3. Final numbers when we come back.
Okay, people, we all know what's at stake in this game. Zoe, what's at stake?
Our futures.
Our futures. And is anything going to keep us from achieving our goal?
No way.
Because what do we have?
The plan.
Ohio's 529 plan. Because in this family, how do we play the college savings game?
Tax-free.
And where do we play it?
I don't know, Daddy.
That's okay, Pumpkin.
Enter to win a $10,000 college savings award at collegeadvantage.com/guardians.
Cleveland Metro Park's Emerald Necklace has 9 pristine golf courses surrounded by scenic beauty for you to explore. Book your tee time at clevelandmetroparks.com/golf. Your time, your place. Cleveland Metro Parks.
Happy 4th of July. And this ballpark ready to explode.
Celebrate Independence Day with baseball and fireworks at Progressive Field. The Guardians battle the White Sox on Saturday, July 4th at 7:10. 15,000 fans will receive a patriotic cap thanks to Car Parts Warehouse. Plus, enjoy $2 Miller Lite pregame and postgame Phantom fireworks presented by Nestle. Tickets are on sale now at CLEGuardians.com.
You never know when fireworks will appear at Progressive.